Oh, it's telling me we're live.
Well,
We
it's
live?
telling me we're setting up the meeting so far. Are we live? It says we are.
Facebook says we are.
Okay.
It just
Where
told
am I?
me.
Okay, hold on. Can you talk to the people?
Hi, people out there, Facebook. Welcome back. We're here. Anybody here? Unfortunately, I can't see who is logging on or commenting on Facebook because we're doing this via Zoom.
Okay, so
We are live on Facebook. So
yeah, Frankie says we're live.
Okay, awesome.
And hi, Lucille. Thank you for joining.
Hi, Lucille.
It's not quite 1 o'clock yet, so we'll start right at 1. The meeting so far. Are we live? Thank you for joining.
What was that?
Hi, Lucille. Okay, so it's not quite 1 o'clock yet, so we'll start right at 1.
I'm getting a feedback. Is that supposed to be happening?
No, can you hear it now? The feedback?
Not now. I mean,
can you hear it? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, a little bit.
Should be okay because I turned it off. The sound of Facebook Live, I turned it off.
Okay.
Okay. So in 3 minutes, we're going to go ahead and get started. We just want to welcome everyone from, shoot, Lord, hold on.
Welcome, everyone. Oh, we have to do something.
I have to start the camera, Lord. Oh, shit. Okay, hold on, people. I don't know how to work all this stuff. My son set me up with all this stuff, and it's not doing what he said it's supposed to do.
Trying to do be super high tech. I mean,
yeah. Well, I need to turn this screen around. Number 1. Oh, there it goes. Oh, there's 2 ways to turn it around. Of course, I have to find the one I don't know how to operate. Okay. There. Now 1 more. Hold on. Oh gosh.
Wow.
Okay. Okay, we're ready. So if you see me looking around, it's because I got 3 screens that I'm recording on. Okay. So welcome everyone. Oh, hi, Joseph.
Hello, everybody.
Hey, Martez. See you guys. Thank you for joining.
Hi,
yeah, Martez. And then now he's talking to
Stevie.
Martez. Stevie's on. Okay. We have some people here. Okay, so
cool.
What we want to do is we want to start with the class. So this is class number 6, and it is self-defense. Usually what we do is we have an instructor who will come in and be, in front of the students, that he can teach different types of, what do you call it? Well, what's going on over there? I think it went off.
Self-defense moves.
Yeah, some self-defense moves.
So that way it gives, I mean, you can't learn everything in one little short 45-minute hour class, but it's to give you hope. And if you get caught in the situation, something so you can get out of this, help you get out of the situation and get help.
You could actually escape versus you sitting there trying to defend yourself by fighting someone. It's just certain, if I knew the word, moves to help you escape a situation. Okay. So what we normally do is if we don't have an instructor to come in and speak, then we have tips, self-defense tips. And these self-defense tips will help you with different types of scenarios. So we'll go ahead and get started. And a woman's self-defense, wow, I see an error in the curriculum. Okay, well, anyway, they go through 5 layers before a sexual assault can happen. So at this particular time, we're talking about a sexual assault. Number 1, they need to get you alone. Number 2, they need to get close enough to grab you. And number 3, take you to a place where nobody can hear you scream, which is considered a secondary crime scene. Then number 4 must get you to the ground. And number 5 must disrobe you. Your put up a fight at every layer and be aware. Okay. So what you have to do is have a plan. You need to stay calm. And I don't know who can stay calm in a situation like that. But in order to think properly, you have to try to stay as calm as you can. Be loud, get someone's attention, know what to do. And in situations, you know, if you have to go through classes, if you have to read about it, if whatever you have to do to try to get some type of self-defense tips. Now, knowledge, yes. We normally have damsel in defense at our class that will help, that will come and explain what types of, I'll say, weapons that you can use, which is tools. Okay, tools. Which would be a stun gun. What is it? Cubiton. And what else, Tommy? Because since you're in that industry.
Oh, she has pepper spray.
Correct.
Use a pepper spray. Yes. And I think there's a couple of other things, but I can't think of the top of my head.
If you're interested in anything like that, you can contact me and I can get it for you. So let's see, self-defense is not only about getting out of a bad situation, but more about not getting into one. Fight for your life, not for your possessions. So if they're after something that they want, maybe it's your purse, your wallet, your bags, your whatever it is, don't fight for those.
Phone.
Just give them up. Oh, excuse me, Glock 27. So we got some advice over here. And don't stick, that's not my advice. But if you have CCW or you've gone through the classes and you know, they'll teach you everything that you need to know on how to defend yourself legally. Okay. Don't stick around for round 2. Never be taken to a secondary crime scene. More self-defense tips for women. Learn to protect your neck from being strangled by placing your hands on your jaw under your ears. So how would you do that, Tommy? Placing your hands under your jaw, under your ears. I'm going to say this, you know, to try to keep them from doing that.
Right, like this, like trying to, you know, protect yourself like this.
That's the martial art for judo. Then they have taekwondo. The elbow is the strongest point of your body. If you're close enough, use it. So whatever you have to do to keep this offender from you and this perpetrator, then you're going to want to know what parts of your body you can use that will be effective. Number 3, learn this from a tourist guide. So this whole program was written by someone, and I had to contact him to get his, he is a martial arts, yes, instructor. So I had to get his permission to put it in the curriculum and also to be able to use it. And he said he learned, if a robber asks you for your wallet and purse, do not hand it to him. Toss it away from you. That's just a tip on what to
Distraction.
do. It's a distraction so that you know, don't just hand it to him, throw it away from you so that he'll go after it. If that's all he wants, then he's gonna move from you. Is that okay? Chances are that he is more interested in the wallet or the purse than you, and he will go for the wallet and purse, run like mad in the other direction. If you are ever thrown into the trunk of a car, kick out the back tail light and stick your arm out the hole and start waving like crazy. The driver won't see you, but everybody else will. This has saved lives. Also, I think in the new cars, I noticed that there's I don't know if it's a lever or what it is that you can pull on it and it will open the trunk from the inside. I saw that.
Yeah.
And it might have been in my son's car.
I've seen that too.
Yeah. So you want to be aware of what you can do. Okay. So this is. All right. Okay. If you have ever thrown into the trunk of, I already read that. Okay. Women have a tendency to get into their cars after shopping, eating, working, etc., and just sit doing their checkbook or making a list. Don't do this. I mean, men could do that too. I don't know why it just says women, but anyway, another thing is that the perpetrator will be watching you, and this is the perfect opportunity for him to get into the passenger side, put a gun to your head. So you have to be really aware and mindful of what you're doing and where you're doing it, because if a con person will do whatever they can to get what they want, and so be very aware.
Yeah, get in your car and lock all your doors as soon as you get in.
Yeah, that's the next thing. Thanks, Thomasina. As soon as you get
Mhm.
into your car,
Oh,
lock the
sorry.
door. No, I'm appreciative. If someone is in your car with the gun to your head, do not drive off. Repeat, do not drive off. Instead, gun the engine and speed into anything, wrecking the car. Your airbag will save you. If the person is in the back seat, they will get the worst of it. As soon as the car crashes, bail out and run. It is better than having them find your body in a remote location. Yeah, they said that's like the worst thing, that if they can get you in the car with them and drive you off, then it's a very serious situation you're in. Okay, a few notes about getting into the car in your parking lot or parking garage. Be aware, look around, look into your car at the passenger side floor and in the back seat. If you are parked next to a big van, enter your car from the passenger door. Most serial killers attack their victims by pulling them into their vans while the women are attempting to get into their cars. Look at the parked car on the driver's side of your vehicle and the passenger side. Be aware of what you're parking next to. If a male is sitting alone in the seat nearest your car, you may want to walk back into the mall or work and get a guard or / policeman to walk you back out. It is always better to be safe than sorry, and better paranoid than dead. So this guy's not playing around when he's writing all these things down. We really have to be aware and mindful of our surroundings. That's one thing I'm very mindful. I mean, I'll look to the side of me, even look back behind me. I carry the little self-defense tool from Damsel in Defense. This is what I use. I mean, you can use whatever you want, but I'm just aware. Let's see. Yeah, okay, this is another one. If you are taking the elevator instead of the stairs, stairwells are horrible places to be alone and the perfect crime spot. This is especially true at night. Okay. And then if the perpetrator has a gun and you are not under his control, always run. The perpetrator will only hit you. A running target 4 in 100 times, and even then it most likely will not be a vital organ. Run preferably in a zigzag pattern. So these are tips so that you can keep them in your memory, so that if you're ever in a situation,
back in your mind,
right, so that you staying calm is important, so that you can remember all these things.
Yes.
I know when you get a situation. really. I guess the SD card is full.
Oh,
It's a small one. And I should have put a bigger one. As women are always trying to be sympathetic, stop it. Stop. It may get you raped, killed.
stop it.
Yeah, stop it. It may get you raped or killed. Ted Bundy, the serial killer, if you're aware of who he is, was a good-looking, well-educated man who always played on the sympathies of unsuspecting women. He walked with a cane or a limp often and asked for help into his vehicle or with his vehicle, which is when he abducted his next victim. So that's what you want to do. You want to don't be concerned about really anybody else but yourself, and putting yourself in a safe place. That's really what this is about.
Yeah.
Another safety point, someone just told me that her friend heard a baby crying on her porch that night before last, and she called the police because it was late and she thought it was weird. The police told her, whatever you do, do not open the door. The lady then said that it sounded like the baby had crawled near a window and she was worried that it would crawl to the street and get run over. So the policeman said, we already have a unit on the way. Whatever you do, do not open the door. He told her that they think a serial killer has a baby cry recorded and uses it to coax women out of their homes, thinking that someone dropped off a baby. He said they have not verified it, but they have had several calls by women saying that they hear babies cry outside the doors when they come home at night. See, that we're mothers. And if we hear babies cry, we're going to want to naturally go find out what's going on. But those are the types of things that you have to be aware of that people will do so that they can get you in a vulnerable position. So you have to really be aware and mindful. You're probably going to hear me say that over and over. This says a water scam. If you wake up in the middle of the night to hear all your taps outside running or what you think is a burst pipe, do not go outside to investigate. These people turn on all your outside taps full blast so that you will go out to investigate, then attack. Keep the local police number on your cell phone, not 911, as sometimes this goes to the highway patrol for accidents. I don't know. I guess that's true. Not really quite sure about that. So I would say call 911 personally. Remember these three things. Listen, watch, and feel. Don't use MP3 player. Okay, this is kind of
who uses MP3 players?
What is an MP3 player?
And they don't hardly ever use iPods even either. So this is way outdated.
Yeah. Or your phone while walking. These will limit your ability to hear the sounds around you. When you walk, stand tall and look forward. This makes you look like a confident and empowered person. And lastly, listen to your intuition. If you feel that something is wrong, then don't take chances. Go somewhere with many people or ask a friend to accompany you. You have an MP3 player, Frank? Of course you do.
Well, she's vintage.
Yes, she is.
She's a vintage age, so yeah, she has one.
Even though she's younger than I am. Potential attackers are discouraged when you act confident. She says, yes, she has one. If you better hang on to it. Might be worth something on eBay or something.
Right.
You're the only smart one. If you sense someone is following you, turn around and look at the person in the eye. They will most likely back off if you know you've had a clear picture of your face. You can also let them know verbally by saying something like, I know you're following me. I don't want any trouble. Go away right now. I know this is a true story that someone, Frankie might remember this, but there was someone that was, I believe, coming out of Walmart, and someone was following them, and they felt vulnerable and felt they could have been attacked, and they stopped, turned around and told them, I'm armed. And the other person left. So, not really sure.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. If an attacker demands for your purse or wallet, then you have to make a decision whether to fight back or give it into the demand. If you are in a crowded street and the person doesn't have a weapon, then ask for help from the people around you. An attacker doesn't want attention for fear of getting caught. If the attacker has a weapon, then it would be best if you would just give them what they want. If this scenario happens while you were in a secluded or quiet place, then it would be best to throw your purse or wallet in the opposite direction and run in the other. This will create some distance between you and the attacker. If you do choose to to fight back, make sure that you are capable of doing so. That's totally you. This is not us telling you fight back, because we
Yeah, all up to
don't
you.
want you to be hurt in any way, shape, or form. So you have to decide what
Mhm.
to do. It's your decision, but we're giving you tips on what could save your life. Don't be afraid to use your hands and nails to defend yourself. This is in case
Yes.
they have contact with you already. They've already grabbed you or something like that. Gouge the eyes of your assailant by sinking your thumb in all the way to the knuckle, through the inner corner of the eye. Drag the thumb all the way to the opposite corner of the eye. Then you can also scratch the person, provided your nails are long enough. Okay. Well, I guess it's
I mean, it's
kill or be killed.
if it's life or death, you're gonna do whatever it
What
is
you
to
have to
save
do.
yourself. Yeah.
Right.
Well, that's not gonna kill you, but it's surely gonna yeah,
Well, it probably would
it's
kill
surely
me.
going to
Heart
have a better
attack.
chance of saving your life.
Yeah. The human body has several weak parts that you can strike when you need to weaken the attacker. Slap the attacker's ears and the eardrum may rupture. I think it's like a really hard slap. And hit the throat hard enough and you can cause the windpipe to collapse, causing your attacker to suffocate. You can also kick the knees or the shin to create pain. Okay. Aim for the groin of a male attacker if he could double up in pain and even end up vomiting. Hopefully not on me.
Another good thing is the thumbs. Go try and go for their thumbs. If they're like around your neck, try and grab the thumbs and pull them back away from their own, naturally away from their own hand, and they have to
we did learn
they'll
that.
basically give in because
it's a weak part of their
it's a weak
body.
point.
Right, weak point. Okay, check your purse / bag for items you can use to defend yourself. You can stab the attacker with your pen. Your perfume can substitute for mace or pepper spray. You can use an umbrella to bash or strike anyone who tries to harm you. Your resourcefulness just might save your life. If you don't want to use personal items for self-defense, then you can also purchase equipment if it is legal where you live. And that would
like
be
we said with Damsel.
correct. You can carry around a personal attack alarm, which creates a loud, piercing noise when activated. Pepper or mace spray can temporarily blind your attacker, giving you a chance to escape from your attacker. A taser or stun gun can also immobilize an attacker. I know Damsel has stun guns. Correct,
Yes.
Tom? Yes.
Mhm.
Not tasers, but stun guns.
Yeah.
Okay. People who want to hurt or steal something from you don't want to attract attention to
themselves.
Yeah. To themselves. Make noise. And, I was looking at a screen. Make noise and try to get people to notice you. It would be even better if you would be specific in asking for help. Address a person in the crowd and enlist their help. They will be more likely to respond if they know you were talking to them in particular. Okay. Self-defense is a vital skill that every woman should possess. Knowing how to defend yourself against people who want to harm you is about being informed, being ready, being empowered. You shouldn't be afraid to assert yourself or to put up a fight if you absolutely have to. Your life is only one. You excuse me, your life is the only one you have, so do what you can to preserve it. It doesn't matter how small you are physically. What matters is the spirit inside you. My panic alarm turns your iPhone into a loud flashing alarm with just the touch of one icon.
So
for
that
those-
must be a name of a app. My panic alarm. Do you think is that the name of an app? or
I'm pretty
something?
sure that's what it is. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So there are some basic points, and what did you call them, Thomasina? The weak points
Weak points.
in a person's body, and what one would be your eyes, the other is your nose, there is your throat, the other is the groin, the other is your knees, and
Especially the inside of the knee.
okay, yeah, that's why
Yeah.
this. I have a little diagram of what it is, and one is offset, so I guess that's what it's referring to. So, pepper
Can I
spray.
mention? Oh, I was gonna say,
Yeah,
oh,
you go ahead.
I was just gonna say, can I mention one more thing as far as a tool that
Yes.
women and as well as men also
Yes.
could be used is a whistle, just a basic whistle
Oh,
carried on
right.
your keychain, because it's not normal that we hear a whistle every day on the street or whatever. So people are always going to turn and look. If you blow that whistle many times, people are going to turn and look to see what's going on, because it's not something you hear all the time.
Very true. As a matter of fact, in our when you are one of our students, you do get a whistle. That's something that we do give you in your bags. Let's see. It's a pepper spray, the non-lethal as well as simple to use self-defense method, performs well as defense towards robbers, drunks, as well as other something or another. Can't read it.
Miscreants.
What is that?
Miscreants. Miscreants.
What is it?
It's like just other bothersome people.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, you're not going to use all that kind of self-defense just because somebody's drunk. And they would have to be on the attack. I want to make that clear.
Yeah.
It triggers tearing, irritation, and also in the short term binds the victim whenever sprayed in the eyes. The natural chili extracted ingredients in pepper spray help you to make it a more comfortable self-defense choice for many people, which shy away from the actual harsh chemical compounds within additional self-defense sprays. Okay. Carry your own pepper spray within a handy location, such as your pants, jacket pocket. Don't store it in a handbag pocket or location where you require to waste valuable mere seconds attempting to find it, so you can easily make use of it.
Yeah, I think with that damsel, some of them, they come with a little hook, I think.
Okay.
So you can hook it on the outside of your purse,
Yeah,
if I remember correctly.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good idea. It's like even if you just hold it in your hand when you're walking out of a store, especially
Right.
if it's late it's dark, and just be ready, like you said earlier.
Yeah.
Tommy, you want to read some?
Yeah, I can. So Carrie, you already read that one, huh?
Yeah.
My bad. Okay, scream, stop, or perhaps another term or phrase to distract the actual criminal. This approach permits you to begin spraying without his awareness. Another good word to scream is probably fire. Because people will stop and turn to look to see what you're screaming about, or what fire. You'll be able to get their attention. Bend your own knees slightly and stabilize your body equally on both feet when you utilize the pepper spray. Evaluate the actual canister at least 6 inches and elevate the actual canister at least 6 inches in the front of your own body and target at the assailant's face. So basically, always just shoot towards the face. Get it on the face, because if you get it on the ear, the head, on the chest, it's not going to do anything. You want to hit it right on the face. as far as trying to think about and evaluating how far you are from them, when you're in a fight, in the struggle or whatever, just do what you have to do to escape. Focus on the attacker at close range, so not any of the pepper spray will hit thin air or material objects. Fire only when you are ready. So make sure you get him in the face. It's really important. Aim the pepper spray at the actual assailant's face, like I just said, or straight within your within their eyes. Maintain your concentration upon the person's head and always keep the actual stream flowing steadily. So you don't have to go splurt, spurt, spurt. Just spray the whole thing and keep it constant until it empties. Fan your own container, excuse me. Fan your own container as you actually utilize the spray, meaning like this. When you're spraying, you want to fan it. So you want to go a little bit back and forth like this to get it all in their face. Discharge the actual spray within a side-to-side motion while still aiming at the actual face and eye region for increased possibility of oh my gosh, I don't know how to say that word.
Incapacitating.
Yes, incapacitating. Sorry. The actual assailant. Spray the victim with the second burst. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I just want to say that I think the highest potency for the pepper spray is within 6 months. After that 6 month, you need to replace it.
Oh, okay, that's good.
That's
to know.
the advice. Yeah. Yeah.
From Damsel.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's good. That's good to know. So probably your best bet would to get a one of those stun guns. It would be better. She has, I mean, there are, different options. There's small ones that you can just carry right in your hand. That's, not much bigger than your hand. And then there's a little bit longer, like a little longer stick. Yeah.
Thing you just plug it in, and then this is really scary.
Charges.
That one's really scary.
It just people are like, well, it's so little, you don't want to get that close, but just the sound of it is enough to scare them away.
The sound, it will scare them away.
I've had
I don't know if it will, but it may.
Yeah, I had a friend that she had one. Well, yeah, because I had a friend that she had one, and she was walking out of the store, and she has it ready all the time, she said, and it was during Christmas time. Of course, that's the time where they're gonna get you because you're really distracted. Right. And she was walking out of the store with her family, and she noticed that this man was kind of walking behind her in the store, and then when she walked out, he was behind her, and he kept walking behind her. She got an uneasy feeling, and so even when she didn't think maybe he wasn't attacking, going to attack or not, she wasn't going to take the chance. So she turned and she's let that thing rip, didn't use it on him. She just let the sound, and he just looked at her and he says, "Lady, you are crazy." And she says, "No, you're not going to attack me." And so he just turned and left. So whether he was going to attack or not, it scared him away. It did its thing. So she didn't even have to actually use it on him, but just the noise itself.
Well, the advice of this author is saying that it was better to be paranoid than not.
Yeah, then not. Yeah,
right.
Exactly. Spray the victim with the second burst and then move away. Maintain your eyes upon the actual threat and spray again if necessary. Remember that pepper spray requires a couple of seconds to work, so don't discharge a second shot too rapidly. So there's some legal restrictions that we put in here. I don't know if you want me to read this whole thing.
No, it's not.
It's California. Yeah.
I just want to say that the misuse of tear gas in California comes with the state penalties of up to $1,000 in fines. So that's why, there's a lot of other things that are here, but we just talked mostly about the ones that we know are legal and that you can use for self-defense. And if you have any other questions, you can contact us or any self-defense instructor that might be able to help. You might consider taking a class.
Yes.
To see.
Or even law enforcement.
Law enforcement. Correct. But anyway, we this is definitely very different than what we do in the classroom, but we wanted to bring some type of information and knowledge to help you in case you needed the help, at any time, to keep yourself safe. And, oh, there's something here that I wanted to read. I think Tommy might have even said this. If someone grabs you by the wrist, pull your arm toward where their thumb and fingers meet. That is the weakest point of their grip. So, also it talks about storing your valuables in a maxi pad wrapper.
Smart, because they wouldn't think to look there.
Yeah, they would want to look there, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
So, I know that there's a little bit of a delay with this Zoom and Facebook. You probably don't notice it, but we do. So hopefully everything you were able to capture everything that we were trying to say. And we want you to stay safe. We want you to continue in your, quest, I'll say, to get through recovery with from your broken and battered emotions. We don't want you to suffer silently. There's people that can help. There really is. What our program does is we help you heal from broken and battered emotions. That's what we do. Alliance is in town. They do other things. They have classes, they have help if you need a place to go, if you need to leave your abuser, if that you make that decision that that's what you want to do. There's a family law. What is the name of that on Oak Street? Do you remember, Tommy? Family Law Center?
Greater Bakersfield or something?
No, that's the attorneys.
Justice.
Justice.
I'm sorry, Justice. Oh my gosh, it's called. Oh my gosh, I completely
Justice
forgot.
Center.
Justice Center.
Justice Center. Yes.
Yeah.
And
Sorry.
there are
There's
places to go. There are 1-800
of
numbers
resources.
for national, different resources that you really do need to reach out. You don't have to suffer in violence and abuse. Definitely do not. You're looking at two people that have been involved or been in situations like that, and we no longer are. And we're here to give you information on what helped us. We are not experts or specialists, doctors. We are two people that have had experience in this, and what worked for us is what we're bringing to you.
Yes. We're not professionals at all.
No. So if there's not anything else, Tommy, we can.
Yeah, I don't have anything else.
Okay.
Unless.
So we believe in your healing for you and with you,
Yes.
and we appreciate you coming on.
Yes.
Thank you for joining us today. Whether you're still here or not, we really appreciate it. God bless you.
God bless you.